License 5 Mary Thomas 591. 2 Edward Kelly 1268. 9 Sam Queen Victor 762, I believe, and Impossible Light in the shade on the curb. And what you're looking at is the exact same location where I was at, where criminal summoning, which is a federal offense when the entity is sounding the sirens, and this is the identification of the entity. This is also the evidence for what you need to recognize in the United States as criminal surveillance, and it's demonic activity that is unveiled. And I'm at the same exact location I was at 9 o'clock in the morning. Criminal summoning is at which the population is sharing in, while the entity that is 1661786, vehicle 1056, and that's the agency that is stalking, and they've done it on video for years. They are being disbanded. When they're sounding their sirens, they're engaging in criminal monitoring and surveillance with the people of the state. The same demons, by the way, that are stalking and molesting with Impossible Light. The same demons that are patrolling as one entity in various persons are maintaining presence in an environment that remains over the targeted individual, the individual that is under surveillance. The entity, for example, a victim of what is premeditated murder by the entity that is stalking. That's what Ontario Police Department are doing. They're stalking. At 9 a.m. and what is 12:51 p.m., the Ontario Fire Department is, again, under the corrupt leadership of Michael Gherkin, a domestic terrorist leader who is engaging in the city's pattern of conduct of stalking. That's the entity that is stalking using commercial planes right now. Doing so in relevant position. If you can, let me try to zoom in so you can see that. That's the entity that was doing the same thing at the back portion of this same building. And this is the entity that's engaging what is getting in alignment to me and making a U-turn. It has nothing to do with a legitimate operation of an airport. And they're doing so under the fake sun that's over the same person at the same address. This is where the entity is engaged in surveillance. The sunrise, where Jay Sandoval is communicating a threat to commit kidnapping while that agency and that demon wearing that police uniform is stalking. And this is science that's going to prosecute the demon-possessed, jury-infected pools, okay, that are engaging in what is ongoing facilitation of criminal surveillance when those who are guilty are not held accountable under the law. And this is relevant to gang stalking courts, demon-infected courthouses, ongoing bias with regard to the administration of the law and justice, okay? This is the entity that's engaging in surveillance together that kidnaps, threatens you, engages in what is sexually violating you, engages in what is defaming you, stealing from you, stealing your identity while they know exactly who you are. And that is relevant, all of that, while the entity shares in what is criminal surveillance. The entity that sounds its sirens and turns on its lights is engaging in that criminal pattern of conduct, it's criminal summoning in concert with the population. So when LAPD is hitting that American citizen in the middle of the street, whether that was a third-party gang stalking demon or not, it's an American citizen. The impropriety of what the government is doing is revealing what is surveillance and malicious acts of violence with the population, staring at their devices, stalking you under a fake sun, keep you under surveillance and furtherance of murdering you. And they know exactly who you are. LAPD committed premeditated murder with the demons that were in that street